Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, dramatised in 2 parts by Nick Stafford. Part 2. Frankenstein has been brought on board a ship bound for the North Pole. The creature he created has murdered his brother, and a young woman has hung for the crime, while Frankenstein remains silent. He tracks the creature to the mountains.
See, I lit a fire for you. Sit, warm yourself. Now, listen.
Yes.
It is with considerable difficulty that I remember the original era of my being. And it was a long time before I learned to distinguish between the operations of my senses. In the forest near Ingolstadt, I lay by the side of a brook until tormented by hunger and thirst. I learnt to slake my thirst from the brook and ate some berries that were lying on the ground. Before I had quitted your apartment, I had covered myself with some clothes, but these did not fit. I was a poor, helpless, miserable wretch. I knew nothing. Soon, a gentle light stole over the heavens and gave me a sensation of pleasure. I struck off through the wood toward the rising sun, at length discovering open country. In the distance, I perceived a small hut, a sight new to me. His flight somewhat surprised me, but I was enchanted by the hut, dry and warm, and I greedily devoured the remnants of the man's breakfast. From there I proceeded across the fields for several hours until at sunset I arrived at a village. How miraculous did this appear! The huts, the neater cottages, and stately houses engaged my admiration by turns. I entered one of the cottages.
My Lord!
What's happened?
I ran for an age until I came across an isolated cottage with an adjoining hovel, wherein I took refuge from the inclemency of the season and still more from the barbarity of man. Fixing my eye to a crack in the door, I spied a small girl, meanly dressed in a coarse blue petticoat. Her fair hair was plaited.
Agatha?
I'm going for milk, Felix.
Don't be long.
The young man entered the cottage, and turning in my hovel, I found another crack through which I could spy the interior.
Agatha has gone for milk, Grandfather.
Yes, I know.
I'm going for wood.
When the girl returned with the milk, she sat down by the old man, and he, taking up an instrument, began to play. He played a sweet, mournful air, which drew tears from the girl. I felt sensations of a peculiar and overpowering nature, a mixture of pain.